Come in, please. There's room for everyone. Yeah. Hier we have einen alten Anrichter. Een cupboard. Yes? Und dieses Möbelstück is made of oak, in the style of the Neo-Renaissance. But this was not handmade. No. It was factory made. And the trim, people would tear it off. They would burn it. They did not like the scalloped wood, the tiny turrets, the ornamental molding. Too old-fashioned, too difficult to dust. But me, I had a feeling for such things. And so I saved it. Und hier haben wir ein Vertigo. An old sideboard, yes? It was designed and built by ein Tischlermeister Otto Vertigo in 1895. This is a bust of Wilhelm II, the last German emperor. During the Second World War, they wanted to melt it down for munitions. And so with my school friend Christian, we pulled it from the bonfire. It looks like a bronze bust, but it is only zinc, galvanized, not so expensive. In French, this clock is called régulateur, because it is regulating the time. And of Deutsch we say Wanduhr oder Freischwinger, because the pendulum is not encased in a glass box. It is freely suspended. Of course, American soldiers thought this was nice. They did not have them in the USA. It made a nice gift to bring to the little wife at home, yeah? Now, to wind such a clock, you need a key. And I collected, when I was young, many such keys. Keys for desks, keys for doors, keys with no locks. Castaways. These I still keep in my apron, yeah? And here we have a gramophone. Nicht phonograph, sondern gramophone. Instead of cylinders, round plates, flat, with grooves. At one time I had many such records, Mendelssohn and Offenbach. But during the time of Hitler, it was very dangerous to possess music by Jewish composers. And so I thought I must save these records. And so I took old paper, brown construction paper, and I cut it in the shape of labels. And I wrote with ink false titles, arien, polkas, and waltzes, and I glued them onto the records for safety. And when the war was over, I took a sponge and with water, I took the labels back off. And then the Hebrew titles with the little dog Nipper were visible again. This kitchen is as it was for a housewife in 1890 in Berlin. This machine is to pit the stones of cherries. When people died, I became this furniture. When the Jews were deported during the Second World War, I became it. When citizens were burnt out of their homes by the communists, I became it. after the coming of the wall. The old mansions were destroyed to create the people's architecture. I became it.